Never-ending puzzle.
Tonight at 7.
Oh,
Hey, everybody asleep?
all the short people up here are.
Excellent.
Adam, the good son, went to sleep like that. Casey, the bad son. 3 times Cat in the Hat.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Casey.
That is Casey.
Pizza's devoured. Boys are asleep. Cat's back in the hat. All's right with the world.
Yeah. Honey, it's like being back to normal again, isn't it?
Well, as normal as things get in this house. May I share?
You must.
It's wonderful having you back.
It's wonderful to be had.
You are a great mom, half-decent wife, and a very good cop.
With an illegal arms bust under her belt.
That was some pretty fancy footwork there, Detective.
Well, I wasn't the only one dancing. Hal was there, too.
Well, I'm not married to Hal, so take the compliment.
Thank you. Tom, it means so much to Hal and me, though. I think this is going to be a really big case. And we're counting on you, my DA husband, to make those charges stick.
Just think, Nora. Someday you'll be wearing this. If I can figure out what it is.
You know, you're really talking to that baby a lot lately.
Well, the books say it comforts them. Would you like to try?
Me? Okay. Hey there, little girl. Hope everything's okay. I'll see you soon.
You locked the door?
Yeah.
What about your brother? Isn't he coming home tonight?
I don't know where Mark is. Looks like it's, just us tonight.
Then I have got a treat for you. For staying here with Nora and me instead of at Fairwinds while Roseanne's away.
I won! I won! All right.
So, the lure of the table beckons again, huh?
Oh, hi, Scott.
I've been waiting for you in the suite. How was the ballet?
It was good. It was fine.
Really? What'd you see?
I don't remember. The program was all in French.
I'm surprised they didn't provide a translation. Not that you'd need one for the ballet.
Look, Scott, I decided to come back here and try to win back some of the money I lost.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How much you down? You must have some idea.
It's not about the money, Scott. It's about the challenge. It's fun to see if I can try to beat the odds.
Classic rationalization.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you lied to me, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by New Crest Plus Gum Care to help protect your teeth and gums. It's just what the dentist ordered.
first thing everyone notices about my mom is her smile. My dad calls it her secret weapon. So I understood why she was worried about keeping her gums healthy. And I told her exactly what my dentist told me. Switch to Crest plus gum care. No other toothpaste is proven to help protect against gingivitis. It'll help keep her gums healthier. I know it worked, because the less my mom worries, the more she smiles. And I like that. It's your smile. Shouldn't you protect it with Crest?
Hanging clothes to dry. That's the real test of Downy softness.
So soft, you love it. You know Downy does it.
Mid-price softeners can leave clothes stiffer, but only Downy gives you the most fluffy softness.
So soft on your skin. Just come on in. So soft. So soft. You love it. Only Downy does it. Come on in to Downy.
The Downy dispenser. Toss it in at the start and never miss the rinse cycle.
Want frosting so spreadable it's incredible? You want Duncan Hines home-style frosting. It's whipped like homemade, whipped for nearly an hour. That's why Duncan Hines home-style frosting is so spreadable it's incredible. Hot stuff.
Everybody has morning breath. Unfortunately, not everybody has scope.
I didn't actually lie to you, Scott.
What do you call it, then?
Look, it's not like I planned on coming back down here when I left you before.
Did you ever even leave the casino?
Boy, this must be what married life is like. I don't have to account for my every move with you, do I, Scott? Because if I do...
Yes, you absolutely do. Look, I was just worried about you,
I
that's
know,
all.
Scott, but it was your idea for me to come on this vacation so that I could try and forget about my problems with Mike and my pregnant sister. Why can't you just let me relax, live in the moment?
I'm with you there.
Well, and besides, I think the crowd here likes it when I win. I think they like me.
Rosanna, everybody loves you when you win.
Not just when I'm winning, when I'm losing too. Before, I was losing big. And the manager came over and he gave me this.
Oh, right. It's an invitation for us to stay at the Hôtel de Paris. And, you know, it's complimentary, of course.
Yeah, I thought that was very generous of him.
I wouldn't call it that. Look, they know if you're staying in the area, you're more likely to come back in here and lose more. Like that guy right over there. I saw him at the roulette table earlier. He dropped a bundle.
Yeah, I don't think he's won a hand all night of anything. But I have to admit, he's a pretty good loser.
Well, before you join his company, I think we should get out of here.
I can afford to gamble, Scott.
You can afford to buy Jupiter if you want. That's not the point. I don't think we should be stuck in Monte Carlo when there's so many other exciting cities to see, like Paris, London, Amsterdam. Hello? Are you listening?
Yeah, sorry. I was just staring at our graceful loser over there.
Apologies, monsieur, but we cannot extend you further credit.
You think I have reached my limit? No. What if I were to offer my villa as collateral?
That would be most unorthodox.
It is valued more than 10 million francs.
Sorry, monsieur, but that is against our house policy. Our sincerest regrets, monsieur le comte.
Oh, poor guy.
He's not a poor guy. He's a count.
A count? Really? Thought he had kind of a regal bearing.
Maybe you should float him alone.
All right, so don't worry. I'll make the bus stick.
That's great, because there's nothing I like better than putting away a gun trafficker first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I know, sweetie. You know what? I read the report that you and Hal filed a couple times, and there's still one thing that keeps jumping out at me.
What?
Why does the suspect let you search his van? I mean, it's not like he doesn't know he has a mega arsenal of illegal weapons in the back, so why does he let you search? I mean,
Honey, I don't think he even realized that he'd given his permission, really. Did you like this new pizza?
So he didn't realize he'd given his permission. I see. Anything you'd like to talk to me about before we have to talk about it in open court?
All right, it went something like this. Hal's source told him that there was a shipment of arms coming in to a dead-end back alley somewhere behind Franklin Court.
I know, honey. I read it.
And no, we didn't have a warrant. We didn't know exactly which building it was, so we just settled in and waited for the van.
And the van arrived.
And the van arrived, and as per procedure, we asked the driver for his ID.
Aaron Clegg.
Aaron Clegg. And his girlfriend asked her for her ID as well. She was in the van.
So then you asked for permission to search the van.
Yes, I was forceful, but not unnecessarily so. I said something like, "You don't mind if I look in the back of your van, do you?"
And Clegg said?
And Clegg said, and I quote, "Yeah, right, I'm going to let you search my van." End of quote.
So why wasn't he just being sarcastic?
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot going in the area of personal skills, Tom.
Well, how many times a day does Adam say, "Yeah, right"? Did he mean, or was it possible that he meant, "Oh, yeah, right, you could search my van over my dead body"?
I heard what I heard, and I didn't hear no. So I checked the back of the van, I see the illegal weapons, Hal cuffs him.
Okay.
It was all by the book.
Hey, hold it. I'm on your side here. I want this thing to hold. I do not want to lose this over some kind of an illegal arrest.
Well, doesn't finding the guns count for something?
Yeah, honey, finding the guns counts for something. But what if Aaron Clegg isn't the one that you happen to be after? What if this thing is bigger than either you or Hal even imagined?
How the hell did I let you talk me into coming back here at this hour? Don't we spend enough time here during the day?
Yes, I'm sorry I had to drag you back, darling, but look, we can talk here without distractions. And after all, I bought the Chinese food and the wine.
Barbara, I need your help. Oh, for Pete's sakes, Lisa, give me your coat.
You need my help?
You have everything a woman could possibly dream of. You're rich, you're successful, you're beautiful, you're thin, and you have a man that you're mad about.
I know, I'm blessed.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And tonight, his ex-wife was actually civil to you.
Isn't that a wonder that she was? I mean, there we were. Johnny had 2 ex-wives and a future bride, and no heads rolled.
Why do you think that Lucinda was so pleasant to you?
I don't really know. That's amazing, isn't it? Unless, of course, she has accepted the fact that John and I are going to be married, and if she wants to continue to see John as friends, she better be nice to me.
Yeah, well, as one woman to another, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend.
Okay, let's see. Shall we eat?
Well, if you want to. I'm hungry.
If you
I'm
serve,
sorry.
I'll pour the wine.
Okay, I can do that.
Here. Thank you. Now,
yeah,
where do you suppose the bridegroom is tonight?
I don't know. Where could it possibly be? He said something about an appointment or something about a job interview.
At this hour?
Yeah. Well, listen, that's all right. Who knows? We don't need him here. And besides, wherever he is, I just hope he's enjoying himself.
Why all this cloak and dagger stuff?
You can't be too careful when we're dealing with this kind of person.
All right. Why do we have to go into the Museum of Natural History again?
Because it's the only place that inspires trust.
You're right. There are a lot of fond memories about this room here.
Yeah, it's the only private place in this house of many rooms and too many freeloaders.
I'm not putting the chinchilla
It's
on
okay,
again,
I'll
though,
put the heat
okay?
up. The heat is up. Now, I have given some thought and reflection to your plan to level these up, and it lacks an element.
What?
Management planning.
What the hell is that?
Management planning. Voila. Here we are. Huh?
What is that?
You don't know what it is?
Well, it looks like a board with me with a lot of colored papers all over it. My name?
Well, that's what it is, John. It's an ersatz mock-up thing. Come on, look at it. It's the Lakeview Ballroom.
Aha.
Yeah. See? It's the site of the engagement party from hell.
You're saying we could have maybe a little dry run-through right here?
Well, iron out the kinks.
I think we can, eh?
Yes. I want you to think of this room, John, as your war room. Your push to the east comes from here, to the Sudetenland. It is the east. Lisa is the sun. Arise, fair sun. Fall to your downfall.
All dryer sheets stop static in the dryer, but you don't live in the dryer. You live in a world full of static. That's why there's new Bounce with 25% more power. So it stops static better than any other dryer sheet while you're wearing your clothes. New Bounce stops static all the way from the dryer to the real world, and that's where it counts. New Bounce stops static when others just stop.
Expect more.
Almay says you can expect more.
Why settle for lashes that smudge?
Amazing Lash Mascara. Long, thick lashes that don't smudge for up to 16 hours. The unique non-flake gel base wraps each lash evenly, dries quickly, and sets to stay without smudging or irritation for up to 16 hours.
My lashes look smudge-free for up to 16 hours. Do yours?
Amazing Lash Mascara from Almay. Try it and see it with your own eyes.
Expect more.
Now here's good news for everyone over 50. It's not age that slows most of us down. It's usually not eating right. Introducing Resource, the liquid nutritional food. Instead of skipping meals or eating junk, delicious Resource helps guarantee you get the nutritional edge you need to be your best every day. Improve your diet, improve your life with new Resource, the liquid nutritional food.
I use my hands to speak to the world, so when I have a wart, I can't hide it. But Dr. Scholl's Clear Away can. Its medicated discs dissolve warts fast, and this cover-up conceals as it heals. Clear Away Wart Remover from Dr. Scholl's.
My migraines kept me from coaching.
There's help for migraine. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide effective treatment programs. Call your doctor today.
Things are much better now.
Jessica's in Australia.
Don't trust anyone.
But a down-under double-cross.
I'd like you to stay out of this.
You think that I might be in danger?
Could cost her her life. Murder, She Wrote, Thursday.
You'd like me to give the Count some money. I don't even know the guy.
No, you're not giving him money. This is a loan to a friend.
A friend that I haven't even met yet.
A loan that would provide us with an introduction to all that royalty has to offer.
Royalty?
Win or lose, you've made a very obliging and very influential friend.
I don't need another friend, Scott, male or otherwise.
I know, I didn't say you did.
Look, Scott, you know, I love those old movies just as much as any girl, where she gets the prince and she rides off into the sunset, but this isn't gonna happen. It doesn't happen in real life.
Does the name Grace Kelly ring a bell?
Okay, it happened once.
All right, just look at it this way. If he loses, you could end up with a very nice villa in the middle of where all the action is. I'd say that's worth the gamble.
All right. What the heck? It's only money. Excuse me, sir.
Ouais, mademoiselle?
I couldn't help but notice that you're a little down on your luck tonight.
Yes, it is not as you say in your country. My night. You are American, yes?
Yes, oui. My name is Rosanna Cabot. This is my friend Scott Eldridge. Oh.
Enchanté. Monsieur Andesis.
Very nice to meet you, too.
And I see you're doing much better than I.
Yes, well, I've been up and down, but I can't complain. I have a proposition for you. Not that kind of proposition. I was wondering if you would allow me to spot you on your next role.
You would do that for me?
On the same terms that you just offered the management. Say oui, before I change my mind.
Ouais, absolument. But you must stand next to me and be my angel of luck.
I'd love to.
Sure.
Moose, shoe pork, and a good Chardonnay. What could possibly be better? So, I suppose you want to talk to me about something absolutely smashing to wear to your engagement party from me?
Well, after all, Barbara, you are my partner, you are a brilliant designer, and you're my friend. Who else would I go to, honey?
Who else, indeed?
Well, Barbara, you're the backbone of fashions. You are fashions.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And well, don't you understand that you have made fashion such a big success, and therefore I think that we could afford to help out another designer.
Oh, you mean like little Carly?
Mm-hmm.
What is she calling her line anyway? Oh, really?
Get real. Now, you know that's what she calls it. That's the way kids talk today.
Right, the clueless generation, the clientele fashions will be teeming with.
Well, who knows? It'll probably bring in a whole bunch of new people.
That remains to be seen.
Believe me, Barbara, Carly's work could never, ever compare to your brilliant designs. I mean, after all, you're the one who's made fashions the success it is. And I would not be caught in anything else but a Barbara Ryan original for my big night.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. If you don't think there's anything in the line that you find is suitable, why don't we design something together?
Oh, that would be wonderful, Barbara. Thank you.
What do you have in mind?
Well, now, I really haven't given it that much thought, but it's got to be in one of my good colors. And feminine, but sophisticated. And I want it, when I walk in the room, I want it to just simply say, "This is it, no more, never again."
Sounds more like a prayer than a dress.
I know. I want it to fit well, you know? And I would like for the skirt to kind of flare at the bottom like a trumpet skirt so I can dance with my Johnny.
And show off your fabulous figure.
Yeah.
I think I've got something in mind.
Oh, that's wonderful. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be great. Do you know what? Do you know that John has ordered a whole bank of TV sets?
What's he gonna do, watch the Cubs play?
Well, he just better not. It's funny, he's been very mysterious about this.
She's got to be here. Lisa's got to be here. Dead center for the climatic moment.
No, come on. She belongs up here at the top of the stairs, and she has elevation. She can see what's going on.
Listen,
and everyone can
Toots,
see
if she's
her.
up here at the top of the stairs, she could just 86 out of the place. She's got to be right here in the middle, and that way, she will also be surrounded by her nearest and dearest pals. You said it. Now, how are you going to know when you make your move?
You take me for a total incompetent.
No, but a little bit.
Do you think I have no sense of timing? By the way, I got somebody professional who's going to do the videotape. It's going to be great. You're going to have lights. You're going to look marvelous. Makeup.
Great
wonderful.
keepsake.
I think
You can sell it
if
later.
you get low ever, you can just pop your thing into your machine and relive the experience.
I'm certainly glad I let you in on all of this. I could have. There is one thing I am concerned about, though. I've gone to such trouble to make my feelings known here. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me, that they will be there.
It's nothing. I'll have Fenwick create a bottleneck, okay? No one will be able to get out. Oh, just a moment. John?
Yes.
You're cuckoo.
I only like the kind with the marshmallows. You know that.
I know that. Guess what's at the bottom of the cup?
Marshmallows. You thought of everything.
Oh, God, I tried.
Good morning.
How was the couch, okay?
Oh, it was great. Complete bran flakes. No bacon and eggs.
You want me to make you some?
No, it's all right. No, it's all right.
She'll
make it for you if you want it.
Ah,
I'll make it.
I see. Somebody's birthday's coming up.
Hey, I realized I eat lousy, I don't work out. I had to do something.
Thousands of people have started turning their lives around with 4 little words. Kellogg's Complete Bran Flakes.
Are you eating this just to humor me?
No, I just don't want to start looking like you.
Kellogg's Complete Bran Flakes. It's a start.
Did you know that now there's new unscented Fresh Step Scoop?
Wow!
New unscented Fresh Step Scoop has odor neutralizers that freshen whenever he steps, freshening without the scent. New unscented Fresh Step Scoop.
How race car driver Bill Elliott eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Awesome.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
I'm thrifty. Savings count. So I went with some long-distance company I'd never even heard of. Wacky restrictions and all. Hey, once bitten, twice shy. So now I have AT&T True Reach Savings. Any type of call, 25% off. Proof's on the bill.
AT&T True Reach Savings. Save 25% on all types of U.S. calls on your AT&T phone bill when you spend just $25 a month.
Can't miss.
Savings on all kinds of calls. That's your true choice, AT&T.
I'm 40 and it's fantastic.
I'm 40 and it's phenomenal.
I'm 40, and it's fabulous.
Celebrate. It's a fabulous 40th year. Happy anniversary as the world turns.
I think I look pretty good for 40, don't you?
The next big step in the battle of the bulge, a new drug that blocks fat hormones, tonight.
So, you don't think Clegg's our man?
You?
I don't think he's that smart. Let's just hope he stays dumb enough to lead us to the promised land.
Let's just hope we stay careful, or he might just be savvy enough to make chumps out of all of us.
No! It's never gonna happen. Not with Thomas Christopher Hughes on the case.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, honey. The laws regarding illegal weapons in this state are very specific. I mean, that'll give us some leverage, but if Clegg doesn't want to cooperate, all we're going to do is throw him in jail for a long time.
I'd like to bust his butt, though.
Yeah, what if we were able to come up with the people that were actually shipping the weapons? My guess is that would get the commissioner off your butt.
I would like that. He's been on it since the blue flu.
I will do my damnedest not to let you down, sweetie. Trust me?
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody in this town that I would rather have protecting and serving me.
That was some night, huh? Can't do that in Oakdale.
You're right about that.
You know, I was sort of sad that the Count started winning again and paid you back. I was warming to the idea of our own private hillside villa. At least we got an invitation to cocktails out of the deal. You know, this could open a lot of doors for us. Chic soirees with the elite. Business deals with royalty. Hello, Rosanna. Have you heard anything I've said?
What? No.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna call the front desk and make sure that we didn't get any messages.
Don't do this to yourself. Mike didn't call, okay?
I know. Who can blame him?
Listen, I thought the whole point of this trip was to forget about Mike and Carly and the baby.
Maybe. But maybe I left Oakdale just to get Mike's attention. Scott, I know that he loves me. I know in time he'll come around and forgive me.
That could take a while.
Think I'd be too pushy if I tried calling him one more time?
Listen, that's not something you want to do.
But I miss him.
Wouldn't that put a crimp in your plan to play hard to get?
You know what? That's just not important to me anymore. I want to talk to
Rosanna,
him.
don't do that. Just give me the...
No,
give me the...
let me... Here you go, Michael.
Whoa. Ice cream.
It's chocolate chip.
It's my favorite.
I know.
Oh?
Rosanna told me. We were at the market, and she said Mike just loves chocolate chip.
She's right.
Well, we just wanted to give Daddy a little treat for taking such good care of us.
I'm just trying to do what's right.
We really appreciate it. You're a different Mike from the one I met when I first blew into town.
How do you mean?
Well, you're more thoughtful, more attentive. It's very becoming. You've matured a lot.
I'm just trying to accept responsibility.
Whoever ends up with you is getting a pretty great catch. And what are you thinking so hard about?
Rosanna. I just wish I wasn't so hard on her for trying to pay you off.
You had just cause. She still hasn't returned your calls.
Nope.
Aren't you gonna finish your ice cream?
No, I've lost my appetite. I'm going to get some wood.
Wow. It's the last time I buy you a treat. Hello? Oh, it's you. Wow. Hello. Is Mike there?
Do you hate your dandruff shampoo? Does it dry out your hair? Make it smell like medicine? Try Neutrogena Healthy Scalp for healthy-looking, shiny hair with no dandruff. Neutrogena Healthy Scalp for people who hate dandruff shampoo.
Why didn't you see a doctor sooner? Dad's stomach was always bothering him. But the doctor had good news. The doctor said Mylanta.
For heartburn and acid indigestion, doctors recommend Mylanta most.
My doctor said Mylanta.
Ma, if you have trouble sleeping, take a Unisom. It helped last time, didn't it? Didn't you feel better after a good night's sleep? It's okay. The doctor said it's not habit forming. That's right. Unisom. Ma, there's nothing wrong with helping yourself get a good night's sleep. All right? I love you too.
Kids love Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Pass it down.
And ever since we added more chicken,
Not hard at all.
there's been even more to go around.
I never knew there was chicken in this soup.
Campbell's.
Better.
If Mother Nature could make a bread, it would be Roman meal. Nutty sweet goodness, a low-fat way to help give your body nutrition. Roman meal, that's eating smart.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight, there's only one place for families.
I got an A on this essay. I sort of copied that column Dad did.
We got an A on that?
Dave!
The CBS Family Hour with Dave's World, followed by the series premiere of My Guys, a knockout new comedy.
Hey, Mikey, it's no use. If you kill him, I'm only going to bring home another one.
Dave's World and My Guys, the Family Hour, CBS tonight.
You're on CBS.
You haven't woken up yet. Your college roommate hasn't called to tell you she met her soulmate yet. You haven't been invited to her wedding. And you haven't found the perfect dress to wear to the wedding. But when you do, the perfect pair of shoes to go with that dress for your college roommate's wedding will be waiting for you at Kinney. Your shoes are ready.
The Kinney pre-Easter sale is on now.
It happens live on Day and Date.
Provocative TV.
Want to know the latest dish? Find out how New York's top gossip columnists get the inside scoop.
Give us 1 hour.
And we'll give you a day and date to remember.
Now at a new time, today at 4.
What my kids don't outgrow, washing just wears out.
A message from Food Town.
You're washing the same clothes over and over and over again. Their things just come out all worn and faded.
Discover Tide at Food Town.
It helps keep cottons looking like new. Look what can happen to clothes washed in regular detergent. But with Tide, clothes stay looking more like new. There's less fuzzing that makes cottons look faded.
Well, she'll still outgrow her clothes, but at least they'll look great on our little sister.
Tide helps keep cottons looking like new.
At Food Town.
Are they devil worshippers or cheap thrill seekers? Next, Geraldo.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
transit and back in here with me.
Just call him to the phone, Carly.
Oh, well, I misunderstood. You see, yeah, he's moved back into the house, but he's not here right this minute.
Where is he?
He's out, running an errand for me.
What time is it there?
Well, you know how it is when an expectant mother gets a craving for catfish and pecan pie. Mike's been a real sweetheart.
I see.
Yeah, he's been real considerate of Nora and me. He was just deciding which room he wanted to make into the nursery. It'll either be his sister's...
I really don't need to know this.
Well, as the baby's aunt, I thought you might be interested.
Look, Carly, could you please just tell Mike to give me a call at the Carlton Hotel in Cannes? Do you think you can possibly remember that?
Well, why don't I be safe and write it down? Okay. The Carlton Hotel in Cannes. Got it. Au revoir, mon ami.
Who was that?
Someone selling something. I said we didn't want any.
Did you hear from Mike?
No, but I got a hold of Carly.
Well, then it's a good thing I brought champagne, isn't it?
I'd say our new friend Lucien was a handsome man, wouldn't you?
I don't know whether I have the right perspective on that, but I'd say it was okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Let me guess, you're writing Mike and using the Count to make him jealous.
No, Scott. I'm writing Mike just to let him know what I'm up to.
Rosanna, you're not going to actually mail that, are you?
Why else would I be writing it, Scott?
See, now here's another example of something you don't want to do. Why don't you just chill out, have some champagne, and let sleeping dogs lie?
Nope, because this is what I want to do.
Rosanna, aren't you being just a tad desperate with this one?
Yes, I am, Scott. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go take a brisk walk and try to work off some of my frustrations. But don't wait up.
It's 4 in the morning.
Ah! Thank you for coming so quickly. Would you do me a good favor and mail this for me?
Oh, very good, mademoiselle.
All right, Scott, tip the nice gentleman, won't you? Night.
Hey, you know what else you could do for me? Could you clean up the room service dishes?
Very good, sir.
Terrific, and I could hold that postcard for you if you...
Oh, that
like
won't be necessary, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Pedigree Little Champions is perfect for my little champions. They like how it tastes, and they're thriving on it.
Dr. Christine Dresser, veterinarian and top breeder of champion pugs.
Small dogs deserve special food. Digestibility is very important. Pedigree Little Champions comes in a wide variety of flavors, and all the beef in Little Champions has gone through the USDA inspection process. The proteins contained are high quality, and they're the building blocks for good nutrition.
They like good food, just like their mom does.
Pedigree, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
It's open.
What are you doing here? I'm going out.
I can see that. Do we have time for coffee?
What?
It's Taster's Choice.
Taster's Choice. Rich aroma, fresh taste, right in your cup.
Rice, aroni, the San Francisco treat. Saute and simmer. The seasonings can't be beat.
The perfect blend of seasonings gives rice-a-roni its one-of-a-kind taste.
As a side dish, watch it steal the show with flavor that will please them so. Rice, aroni, the San Francisco treat.
For quick meals, try rice-a-roni Fast Cook.
What's the matter, honey?
Maybe he's sick.
Maybe he's got a girlfriend.
Maybe he knows that real Italian meals don't begin without Kraft 100% grated Parmesan cheese.
What was I thinking?
Now you can eat.
Wait, that's a prune. It is. Prunes are sweet, moist, delicious. Sounds tempting. Gotcha.
California prunes. Let your mouth make your mind up.
Well,
Well, it just popped out of my head right onto the page. There it is.
Barbara, it's just beautiful, and that's why your designs are so wonderful. You know something, every time I put the key in the door and come into fashions, I just think how lucky I am that we're partners. What's the matter, honey? Did I say something wrong?
No. I just realized this is the very dress that I've been kind of imagining myself in if Hal and I patched things up and we renewed our vows.
Well, so that's a good thing. You see, this came out of a happy thought, and, well, you knew this was what Hal would love to see you in.
And there's no one I'd rather have wear it than you. Go on, put it on.
Honey, I know that there is a wedding in the future for you. I know it. Now, it may not be with Hal, but, hey, that's my inspiration.
Well, after that disastrous blind date I had last night, I think I'm swearing off men for good.
Oh, you don't mean that. No, there are plenty of men out there. You've got to leave yourself open for all kinds of possibilities.
Take a page out of your book, huh?
Sure. I mean, after all, did you ever in your wildest dreams think you would see me walking down the aisle with Johnny Dixon?
A masterpiece of deceit.
I'm awfully glad you're on my side.
Is it going to be black tie, by the way, or is that too somber?
No, I think black tie is appropriate.
Uh-huh.
I'm grateful to you
For the privacy of my fur closet?
for not letting me abandon this project. There was a weak moment there when Lisa blew my chances at the hospital.
Just the devil's advocate.
Let my emotions kind of control myself there, almost tipped my hand.
You were never a good tipper, John.
It's always good to be protected from yourself.
I think I know you better than anybody.
You do, huh?
I do. I do. And I know you better than she. She who thinks that you've changed and you've got something new about... There isn't anything new. You're perfect just the way you are. Stat yourself, John. Stat yourself.
It's comforting to know that there's somebody who does understand that.
I've tried every diet on the planet, and this one worked. This one worked. 11 pounds gone. One shake a day. It was so easy. I was very surprised that I lost this weight on one shake a day. I substituted for lunch. Sometimes breakfast, but usually lunch. It was definitely like a milkshake. It was really good.
Slim Fast has vitamins, minerals, protein, calcium. Healthy nutrition like a balanced meal, yet only 220 calories.
The shakes definitely gave me energy. It just gets down to feeling better about yourself.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
To help him reach his full potential, a puppy needs 3 things: love, and Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food, the essential nutrients your puppy needs.
To show the best way to wrap sandwiches, we put one in Reynolds wrap, the other in a plastic sandwich bag. Pat's gonna field test them. Looks like Reynolds wrap is the best wrap for your kids' sandwiches. One more reason, Reynolds has it all wrapped up.
I'd have to turn out all the lights.
With a migraine, I can't take any noise.
My migraines kept me from coaching.
There's help for migraine. Migraine doesn't have to mean missing out. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide surprisingly effective treatment programs.
Things are much better now.
Call your doctor today or call 1-800-682-6669 for more information about migraine.
You're changing so much day by day. I watch you smile, I watch you play, imagining the things you do and where your dreams will take you.
When kids get outdoors, they just want to do everything, no matter how old they are. But Play School takes all the big kid activities and reinvents them so little kids can do them too.
Time goes on, you're always there, giving them your best. Play School, what will they think of next?
This is a CBS News special report.
Good afternoon. Dan Rather with a special report from CBS News World Headquarters in New York. U.S. officials have confirmed that an American military plane carrying Commerce Secretary Ron Brown has crashed along the Adriatic coast in what used to be Yugoslavia near Dubrovnik, now Croatia. President Clinton has arrived at Brown's home in Washington, D.C. The president has been closely associated with Brown, who was head of the Democratic National Committee during President Clinton's presidential campaign in 1992. Witnesses say the aircraft, a military version of the Boeing 737, went down in bad weather during a tough approach. Croatian officials report the tail section of the plane was discovered on the coast at a mountain, and 4 bodies were found. U.S. and Croatian officials say there was no sign of hostile fire. Brown was flying from the U.S. military base at Tuzla, Bosnia, to Croatia. He had been on a trade mission in Europe, traveling with Commerce Department aides and U.S. business executives. It is not known how many of them were on the plane. Now, standing by at the Pentagon is CBS National Defense and Security correspondent David Martin. David?
Dan, what we think we know right now is that this plane was, as you said, on its final approach to Dubrovnik Airport and crashed into a hill right on the water's edge. And the reports are that some of the wreckage is on land and some of the wreckage is in the water. So it was obviously a very violent crash, and as you might expect, there are no reports of any survivors. Now, U.S. searchers have not yet spotted or reached any of the wreckage, but Croatian searchers reached some of the wreckage and found those 4 bodies you mentioned, but it is now dark over there and probably not much hope of finding more before daylight. The number of people on the plane is still in some confusion. I have heard numbers of 32 and 35, both passengers and crew, and the identities of the people on board keeps changing because this trip picked up and dropped off people as it went about the former Yugoslavia. So there is still no firm information on exactly who was on board and no firm information whatsoever on what caused the crash.
David, when the First Lady toured Bosnia and other places in the general region, she was aboard this kind of aircraft, was she not?
I don't know that for a fact. I know that Defense Secretary Perry was on this very plane just last night. This is a plane that the Pentagon uses often to fly people about. As you said, it's a military version of the 737. It's been in service with the military since 1974, and this is the first time one of them has crashed.
Although the domestic version of the 737 has that difficulty. Thank you very much, David Martin. There'll be more about this, of course, on your local newscasts during the afternoon and evening, and we'll have complete details on tonight's CBS Evening News. In the meantime, Dan Rather with David Martin. I'll see you later.
This has been a CBS News special report.
Whoa, watch it. You okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
Whoa. I don't know how that champagne bottle.
I'm sorry.
You sure you're all right now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sure, be careful in those hallways. Hello?
Scott, is Rosanna there?
Oh, no, I think that was a button, another button.
It wasn't a button. Oh, God. I am just loving this wanton husband stuff.
Well, your husband wanting some more. Oh,
what?
I'm never gonna make it upstairs.
Well, darling, we can always make it down here then.
Excellent choice. Oh, who invented the telephone?
I did.
No, a woman
Yes.
couldn't have invented
Yes,
the
I did. I
telephone.
invented it a long
You're much
time.
too sensitive.
Show you
I'll
how
get it.
it
I'll
works.
get it.
Thank you.
What? Well, your timing's bad. What's up? So what's the problem?
Just released on video, it's the original motion picture, a masterpiece of Disney imagination. And this Easter, when you buy The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and one other Masterpiece Collection video, you can save $5, now on video for a limited time.
Are you taking chances without a calcium supplement? It could take 20 years to find out. By then, it may be too late. Which one should you take? Oscal. Oscal's tested and proven effective in clinical studies and doctor recommended for pennies more a day. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hey there, Ryan.
Grandpa, you can't imagine how many different butter candies I just saw in the store.
Yes, I can imagine that.
But you can't imagine how many of them had golden wrappers.
Well, I can imagine that, too.
But Grandpa, can you imagine that there are people who actually buy that other stuff?
No, I cannot imagine that.
My name is Debbie Erbert, and I'm a buyer at Payless. I'm here doing research to decide what to put on the women's Easter sale. It's a big time of year for people to be out buying shoes. This is a great spring shoe, lace up, strappy, for just $12.99. You want the woman to walk in the store and find the right shoe for her outfit. Every customer wants something different, and we've got something for everybody. We've got straps, lace ups, another great looking shoe, $12.99. Buckles, you name it, we've got it. On sale for $12.99.
Mike, do you have any idea what time it is here? 50 million Frenchmen are still sleeping.
Just put Rosanna on.
I'd like to, Mike, but she's not here.
All right. Be straight with me. Where is she?
She's in Mougins.
Where the hell is that?
Well, it's a beautiful little town overlooking the Mediterranean. Great restaurant there.
All right. Just save it, Scott. What is she doing? What is she doing there?
Well, we met a count at the casino the other night. And, well, he's a charming fellow. We all got to talking, and he invited Rosanna to his villa.
Well, why didn't you go?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't invited. Three's a crowd, if you know what I'm saying. Whoa. Listen, Mike, I gotta turn in, but I will tell Rosanna to call you back if and when she ever gets home.
What do you mean by that?
Huh? Oh, it's just that she was due back yesterday, and she called saying she was gonna stay another day. I guess she's having a blast with Lucien de Sez.
The Count.
Right. Hey, listen, good talking to you, buddy. Have a good night, and, see ya.
Who's that on the phone?
Barbara, thank you.
My pleasure.
You're really something. You're willing to use your talents to create something beautiful for me, to make my special evening even more special.
You are going to be absolutely beautiful, my dear.
Thank you. I keep thinking of Mac's words tonight, you know, about cherishing your friends and your family.
Well, you have a lot to cherish. You have 2 sons who cherish you. You have a husband-to-be who dotes on you. My God, you've had luck with men, Lisa.
I know, wait just a minute. Just remember, 5 of my 7 husbands are dead. You want to know how I survived?
Tell me how.
I persisted. I really did. I persisted. Like, take my engagement, for instance.
Yes, that is the subject we've been talking about all night.
Yes, it is. I could have called it off. That would have been so wrong. But I didn't. You know something? I just keep thinking of Mac's words. He said, seize the moment. That's what you can do, too. So come on, friend, let's go.
Okay.
Synchronized. Wait a minute.
You got the damn fancy watch.
Oh, you missed. That's close enough. Oh, that's good enough.
All right, anyway, it's the synchronicity of our thoughts that matters. Isn't it time?
For what?
Don't you make an evening phone call to your beloved?
To Lisa?
Lisa. She's your beloved?
You're right. You're right. I gotta get a move on now. All right? Boy, you know, If we pull this thing off the way we rehearsed it, she's not gonna know what hit her.
When did it happen? So what did they say? Fine. I'll be right down.
What? Where are you going?
I gotta go out for a while.
Why? It's almost midnight.
Sweetie, I don't have a choice.
What do you mean you don't have a choice? Where are you going? What's going on?
I'll fill you in when I get back. Don't wait up for me.
Of course I'll wait up
Don't
for
wait
you.
up.
Tom,
Read it.
where are you going? Why won't you tell me?
In your life, you're walking up to circle the earth 4 times. If you've got corns, you'll feel every painful step. That's why there's Dr. Scholl's Advanced Pain Relief Corn Removers. They stop the pain and remove corns fast. Try Dr. Scholl's Corn Removers with Cushland.
What's life like on all 8 cylinders? Try a little V8. It's not just great juice, it's great nutrition. A full serving of the vegetables I need to keep me running on all 8 cylinders. How many cylinders are you running on?
I'm a little angry. If only I'd known how good Advil really is. Look, when I work, I move. The other day, everything stopped. I took Tylenol, extra strength as usual. Didn't get rid of all the pain. Then my daughter Amy got hold of me. She's a doctor, you know. She told me I should be using Advil. She said many doctors will tell you 2 Advil handle tough pain better than any 2 extra strength Tylenol. I know about Advil now, and I know it just works better.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Dateline, May 8th, 1995. It was a road Bob Howard did not want to go down, teaching his son Bart how to drive. But now it was too late. He was dropped in, and it was time for a left-hand turn smack dab into insurance premiums. Bob Howard, you're brave. And we're chicken. At Tyson, we're boss of the bird. Everything from chicken fajitas to chicken stir-fry. Tyson Complete Meal Kits with everything you need to make a meal or ready to eat in minutes. So, Bob Howard, you may be brave, but at Tyson, we're chicken.
A family vacation, secrets from the past, and a mysterious stranger.
Between me and him.
Can a father save his family from a summer of fear? CBS tonight.
Thursday, a woman barely escapes an ex-husband's shocking abuse with a daughter still trapped in the house. An all-new Rescue 911. Then, has this doctor found a cure for cancer? She says it saved her life. So why does the government want to take her medicine away? 48 hours after Rescue 911.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line. Tuxedos by Raffinati.
Where you get your news and who you get it from is one of the most important decisions you make. So make it the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.